Welcome. Thank you for participating in Penn State Pro Wellness's webinar. This webinar is part of the continued effort between your center and Pro Wellness to help create healthful changes within your center and improve child well-being. Children develop in many environments: family, culture, and community. The earlier we engage families in their child's learning and development, the better. Any family's engagement is most effective if it continues throughout their child's formative years. There are 4 family engagement focus areas in order to create family-provider relationships: strengthen, assist, empower, and support. This training consists of 2 main components. We will review the program, family, and child outcomes, which describe how program actions can help transform family interactions with their children. These interactions can produce positive outcomes in child behavior and achievement. At the conclusion of this workshop, we will review resources that you can use to increase family engagement at your own center. Training outcomes are to be able to define family engagement, help you understand what quality family engagement looks like in actual practice, and to recognize what you're already doing successfully here at your center. The Family Engagement Self-Assessment allows you to assess your current family engagement practices on 22 indicators across 4 progressive stages: entering, emerging, progressing, and excelling. Many indicators at the excelling level align with the National Association for Education of Young Children's Family Engagement Standards for Early Childhood Education Program Accreditation. Assessing your program helps you to see and celebrate the great work you are already doing to engage families. We hope you will view this as a roadmap for continuous improvement. The self-assessment allows you to identify areas you would like to improve. It can help you choose systematic, integrated, and comprehensive approaches that have strong potential for attaining family and child outcomes. The next 7 slides relate outcomes to the 4 focus areas and to the goals set forth in the family engagement framework. Family engagement is an interactive process through which program staff, families, and children build positive and goal-oriented relationships. It has a shared responsibility that requires mutual respect of the roles and strengths each have to offer. Strong partnerships between teachers and families help to build trust in one another. Mutual trust helps providers feel more confident and open with families, especially when discussing concerns about a child's development and behavior. This describes how program family engagement outcomes can help transform family interactions with their children, producing positive outcomes in child behavior and achievement. On the following slides, the desired program outcomes for family engagement are listed under each framework goal. By achieving those outcomes, programs can influence the attainment of the family outcomes. The combination of these program and family outcomes work together towards achieving the ultimate child outcomes. Support parents as child's first teacher. Families are lifelong educators of their children. Beginning at birth, families teach their children important skills that will help them in school. Families and teachers are both strengthened when they partner to share knowledge. When early childhood educators work with and support families in this role as teacher, families can most effectively promote the skills and behaviors their children will need to be successful in school. Promote positive parent, family, and child relationships. Young children thrive in families where members care for one another and warm relationships exist. Children raised in supportive, predictable, and secure environments are free to focus their energies towards exploration and learning. Families with warm and positive relationships provide their children with the encouragement they need to persevere when problems and challenging situations occur. Opportunities to focus and persevere provide critical foundations for later learning in school. When early childhood educators attend to and support positive family relationships, families are more stable and able to support children's learning. Connect parents and families to their peers and to the community. Raising a family is hard work. Sometimes parents and family members need the support of others with similar experiences to be successful. Some families may have a network of friends and other family members they can reach out to when they need support, encouragement, and resources. When families lack these personal networks or do not have opportunities to talk with other families, the need for help and formal supports can be critical. When early childhood educators help families communicate their needs and connect them with supporters, the family's well-being is enhanced and they are able to provide the care and nurturing their young children need. Support families through the care and education transitions of early childhood. Transitions bring new opportunities for expanding children's learning and development. Informed and prepared families are better able to embrace new experiences. Families are more likely to engage in and support their children's continued learning when they see continuity of learning goals and expectations across settings and learning environments. If information sharing is modeled among all parties, families are more apt to see the importance of collaborative partnerships. When early childhood educators take more time to plan for and support families during these transitions, families are more likely to respond by continuing their engagement. Support the development of families as leaders and child advocates. While early childhood educators are strong advocates for young children, families must assume this role for the long term. As a constant throughout their child's life, families will be there during all transitions to new learning environments. When families have the knowledge and skills to articulate their child's strengths and needs, they can advocate for the services and education that will best meet their child's individual needs. This long-term role continues until their children have grown and can advocate for themselves. When early childhood educators help families adopt this lifespan perspective, and equip them with the necessary knowledge, skills, and sense of empowerment, families become lifelong advocates for their children's education. Promote family well-being. Accomplishing all other family engagement goals is possible when families are safe, healthy, and financially secure. When families have the skills, resources, and confidence to address their basic needs, they have the time and energy to be their children's best teacher. Families learn to establish strong partnerships and advocate for their children when programs nurture and support the family's personal goals. When early childhood educators connect with families, understand their struggles, and help them to access needed resources, families can more easily take on roles that contribute to their child's learning. Support the educational aspirations of the family. In a changing society, each family member must be a lifelong learner. New parents learn to care for their children. Adult family members learn new skills and complete formal education requirements to attain their employment goals and support their family. Ongoing learning and education build a sense of confidence, empowerment, and self-sufficiency. When early childhood educators demonstrate the value and importance of education and support families' educational aspirations, families are more likely to instill those same values and aspirations in their children. Children are at the heart of meaningful family engagement. Research shows that the early years of a child's life are critical times to foster bonds between children and their families and other primary caregivers. By achieving these outcomes, you can influence the attainment of the family outcomes and the program outcomes. The combination of program and family outcomes work together towards achieving the ultimate child outcomes. These child outcomes include an increase in physical development, including gross and fine motor skills, increase in ability to demonstrate basic cognitive processes and pre-academic skills, increase in social and emotional development, increase in social interaction and engagement in learning experiences, increase in language development and literacy knowledge and skills. The Pro Wellness website has several resources and materials available for your use. On our website, you can find various infographics under Our Works that promote eating colorful foods, smart snacks, and the importance of recess, along with other age-appropriate topics. Also, Penn State Pro Wellness, in partnership with the Highmark Foundation, provides in-rural schools with free health education materials to help teach youth and their families how to bring healthier choices to life. The Healthy Champions program assists school health leaders with fostering an environment that supports children's health and well-being. The Healthy Champions program and the 4 signature events are geared towards school-age children, but several of the resources are also applicable to the early childhood care level. These are 3 of our signature Healthy Champion events that you can easily participate in here at your own centers. All of these events focus on promoting nutrition and a physical activity within your community. When you visit our website under these links, you'll be directed towards resources and toolkits to aid in the planning of your own events at your own centers. The Center for the Study of Social Policy provides the 5 protective factors that are at the foundation of strengthening families. These factors make positive outcomes more likely for children and their families, reducing the likelihood of child abuse and neglect. The 5 factors are parental resilience, social connections, knowledge of parenting and child development, concrete support in time of need, and social and emotional competence of children. This link provides various resources to walk through this framework as a handout, packet, or PowerPoint. The Head Start Parent, Family, and Community Engagement Framework provides programs with a research-based organizational guide for implementing Head Start program performance standards for parent, family, and community engagement. This link will connect you to key resources and research associated with each of the framework's elements: program foundations, program impact areas, family outcomes, and child outcomes. Epstein's framework of 6 types of parent involvement focuses on creating partnerships to help children succeed in school and later in life. The 6 types of involvement are parenting, communicating, volunteering, learning at home, decision-making, and collaborating with community. This packet gives information defining the 6 types of involvement and lists sample practices and activities to describe the involvement. The U.S. Department of Education has put together a 1-page dual capacity building framework to aid in building family-school partnerships. Within this model, the blurb bubbles provide links to toolkits and resources to build these partnerships. Thank you once again for participating in this webinar. At this time, we ask that you please complete the evaluation so that we may give you your $25 gift certificate as a thank you for your participation. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at any of the shown email addresses or phone numbers. Thank you very much for your time today.